The questions are, why is my private part dark? Why are my genitals, my nipples, my areola, my anus darker than other parts of my body? And what can I do to prevent them from getting darker? Good day, everyone. My name is Gwendolyn Halley, and I'm a seasoned and certified medical microbiologist. And I'm popularly known as the medical professional, with the difference because I bring you knowledge like no other. I bring you knowledge at the comfort of your living room. I bring knowledge to your doorstep so you stay empowered. If you're a returning subscriber, this is me saying thank you. I love you. And if you just stumbled on this channel, on this video, do join the family. Don't forget to subscribe, and you're welcome. Let's go there. Welcome back. In today's class, I'm going to be giving you some reasons why your genitals are dark. In fact, why your genitals, your private parts, your nipples, your areola, your anus are darker than other parts of your body. The darkening of certain parts of your body is what is known as hyperpigmentation. And whether you are Black, Caucasian, Hispanic, even albino, you experience hyperpigmentation, but at different levels. Also note that whether you are white, Caucasian, Black, albino, Hispanic, or whatever race you are from, you have melanocytes, but you have them in different quantities. For example, I, who is from the Black race, have more melanocytes than someone who is Caucasian and Hispanics. So that's just an example. So it's very important to note that your melanocytes are responsible for the production of melanin. And melanin is mostly responsible for hyperpigmentation. It's good to know that melanocytes are very sensitive to hormones. And that leads us to our first point. One of the reasons why your genitals are darker or darker than other parts of your body is hormones. We have melanocytes in every area of our body, but the area where hormones are in an increase, in a decrease, in an increase, in a decrease, in fact, there's a constant secretion of hormones, there is where hyperpigmentation is going to occur more. Now, look at our bodies, our nipples, our genitals, the areola, and even the anus. They are more darker than other parts of our bodies. That doesn't mean that area is dirty. Please erase that. It just means that because of the activities, the hormonal activities around that area, they get darker. Now, once you hit puberty and there's an increase in estrogen, your private part, your nipple, your anus get darker, and they remain that way. Now, other hormonal activities in your body would also cause those areas to get darker. If you're a guy during puberty, you have this increase in testosterone, you will notice that your penis, your testicles, your nipples, your anus will get darker. That is how it is because of the activities of hormones around that area. So it's not something that you can adjust. It's something that cannot be altered. Now, when it comes to pregnant women, when you're pregnant, your level of progesterone increases. And that is why you find a pregnant woman, all her genitals, her anus, even her belly, her navel downwards, sometimes her armpits, sometimes her areola widens, her nipples become darker. That's because there's a rush, a high increase of progesterone in the body. Now, it's affecting the areas where the hormones are acting more. Some women even have it around their neck, the darkness, hyperpigmentation around their neck, but will stick to genitals. So if you see a woman's genitals getting darker during pregnancy, know that it's the rush of increase of hormones during that time. Another period is during menopause for women and andropause for men. They even have darker genitals because of the many activities, hormonal activities that have happened all through their lifetime. When they hit menopause, their genitals become so dark. Same as a man, when he hits andropause, his manhood becomes so dark. And you'll be wondering what's going on. It's just because your body is reacting to the episodes, the activities of hormones that you have had all through your life. That's what happens. So don't be afraid. And sometimes, even when a lady has given birth to her child, the genital area doesn't go back to the way it was. It remains in that state. So this is it. Melanocytes are so sensitive to hormones. The second point is friction. Melanocytes can become hyperactive due to friction. And friction can occur during sexual intercourse, on the testes, on the penis, on the vulva, during childbirth, while wearing your underwear and certain clothing. So that is what could cause your genitals to get darker. And this is just an aside. You see your elbow. When you constantly rub your elbow on an area, you notice that that area gets dark. So is the same with your genitals. The constant friction during sexual intercourse, childbirth, underwears, tight underwears particularly, and some clothing gets it darker than normal. The third point is shaving and hair removal products. Whether it's waxing, whether it's using a shaving beak, yes, that shaving, waxing actually causes friction and also sometimes inflammation, and the area darkens, your genitals darken. The fourth point here is aging. When a man reaches andropause and a woman reaches menopause, there's a lot of hormonal changes that occur in their body, and that will cause their genital areas to become darker than it used to be when they were younger or before they hit menopause or andropause. The fifth point is hormonal therapy and hormonal products. As mentioned earlier, melanocytes are very sensitive to hormones. And under this hormonal therapy and hormonal products, we have hormonal birth controls. That's whether it's implants, pills, injections, the devices inserted at the cervix, whether it's skin bleaching products that contain cortisone or other steroids. Remember, steroids are hormones. Whether it's for building of muscles or those bodybuilders or others who take testosterone as they claim to increase the size of their penis, which is false, which will actually lead to infertility. Whether you have been prescribed a hormonal drug by your gynecologist or by any other health specialist, whether it could be estrogen, it could be progesterone, know that your genital area, your areola, your private area is going to get darker. The sixth point is infection, diseases, or allergic reactions. And under infections or diseases, we are looking at stuff like eczema, diabetes, high blood pressure, and a lot more. That could actually cause your genitals to get darker than normal. When we are talking about allergic reactions, we are talking about soaps, body gels, whatever you're using to douche yourself. Even for men, whatever you're using to wash yourself or apply down there, they could actually irritate that area, cause inflammation, and cause that area to get darker. So how can we prevent our genitals, our anus, our nipples from getting darker? Well, if it's caused by hormones, well, there's nothing you can do from preventing from getting darker. But if it's caused by friction, I'm going to give you some tips that will help you. The first thing is stop wearing tight underwear or tight clothing. That friction is going to cause your testes, your penis, your vulva to get darker. That's a very important point. Second point is stop using harsh chemicals to take care or clean your genitals. You know, Use mild products that will not irritate your skin. Avoid strongly scented soaps, body wash, or medicated products around there, because that area is more sensitive than other parts of the body, and so are the nipples. The third point is keep that area moisturized. Moisturize that area. It really, really helps. And when you shower, make sure you exfoliate. Exfoliate that area and moisturize so that it will prevent it from getting darker. The fourth point is avoid using hair removal products or shaving very often. It's good to do it, but don't do it so often. And when you're doing it, use products that are more organic, that are are less harsh on the body. Don't use products that are going to irritate your genitals. And the last point is reduce the use of hormonal birth control and steroids. Reduce it. I know people take steroids to treat keloids. I know people take steroids for skin bleaching, to bleach their skin. I know people take a lot of steroids for a lot of things, but reduce it at all costs. And you will notice that your genitals wouldn't get darker. Thank you for joining me in today's class. I remain your seasoned and certified medical professional, Gwendolyn Halle. Bye-bye.